Okay, today we're going to read a story called A New Kind of Park for Medway. Um, but I'm noticing right here that this is not just a story. It is actually a letter, and I can tell because the way it is addressed. It says right here, "Dear members of the Medway Town Council." So that way I know that it is a letter. So let's read it. Our town is a wonderful place to live. I really enjoy going to the local library and playing at the local baseball field. However, there is one thing our town cannot go on without. I am the proud companion of a wonderful dog. So I guess this is the reason why they want a park. And I'm sure many other dog owners would agree with me that Medway should establish a dog park. So this is what they want. Right here. This is the purpose of the letter. Purpose. Okay. Doing so will benefit not only the dogs and their owners. This is very interesting. It says doing so will benefit. Here you go. This is the reason why. Benefit not only dogs and their owners but the whole community. So he's saying what he wants. He wants a dog park and the reason why he wants it. It will give Medway residents a chance to exercise and socialize. So it is not only for the dogs, but also for the people to exercise and socialize. That is another reason. So this one was reason 1, and this one is reason 2. And it will help the town by ensuring happy, well-behaved dogs. So that is reason 1 and reason 2. And there is another reason. The dogs will be happy and well behaved. There you go. So, first paragraph of the letter is actually telling us the purpose, what they want, and the reasons why. I guess they're going to be explaining the reasons in details. Let's see. Dogs of all sizes need daily exercise. So that's one of the reasons. Okay, the exercise. Right here is the main idea. Few things make dogs happier than running. However, most of us can run as fast as our dogs. A dog park provides a safe-fenced area. Safe fenced area where dogs can be off their leashes to run freely. Running strengthens their overall well-being, and it results in less destructive behavior at home. Of course, they get all the energy outside. Most dogs get into trouble because they are bored. Or have too much energy. Yeah, that's true. Running uses up surplus energy and makes dogs calmer. So they need exercise. Why do they? This is the main idea. Why do they need exercise? So they have too much energy. They need to run freely, and they will be calmer. So those are the reasons why. I'm gonna change colors right now. Number 3, I walk my beagle daily. I think he's giving a personal example. I walk my beagle daily, and I often see the people out walking their dogs. Some of us cross roads every day. However, since our dogs are on leashes and eager to keep moving, we rarely have the chance to stop and talk. Aww. Building a dog park will solve this problem. It would allow dog owners. Okay, this is a reason. Okay, allow dog owners to get to know one another better and build a strong sense of community because they will get a chance to talk and chat and catch up on the gossip without the dogs getting in the way. That's what I see it. The way I see it. Okay. So this is another reason. What would be the main idea of paragraph 3? I think it's the reason that is underlined. This is it. This is the main idea. What is the paragraph talking about? That it would allow dog owners to get to know each other better. Number 3, I'm going to switch colors. Even people who do not have pets will benefit from having a dog park in town. This is interesting. Like most towns, Medway has a rule that dogs must be leashed. Still, I often see dogs running loose in Skelty Park. I understand that many people do not have fenced yards and that they want to give their dogs a chance to run free for a while. However, it is dangerous to let dogs run unleashed in a public place. They could run away or bother people who may not be comfortable having a strange dog approach them. A dog park is a perfect solution. Okay, so if I don't have a pet, I will be it will be still beneficial for me because I won't see stranded dogs around my neighborhood. That's what he means, or she, I don't know. So we can underline the main idea, uh, running loose. Okay, and maybe I'm not a dog person. If they are, let me write it down here. Main idea, and if they were just running around, even though they have an owner, I may not like it. That's what they mean. 5. Furthermore, dogs that spend time at a dog park are usually friendlier. Well, of course, this is another reason that dogs do not. At the park, dogs become more familiar with how to meet new people and other animals. Dogs that have grown accustomed to seeing new people are less likely to bark at neighbors. Okay. Dogs that have not had many social experiences are likely to feel threatened by unfamiliar people or animals. So this is another reason, and this reason is the most important idea here. Number 6, a dog park does not need to be big in order to offer all these great benefits. That is another reason that it can be done. It's it does not need to be big. I'm sorry. Um, it's just a small place that they can use for that purpose. Most dog parks are no more than an acre or two in size. The empty meadows south of the soccer field in Skelty Park will be the ideal place for a dog park. So he's even offering a solution right there. We will not have to worry about parking since there is already a parking lot nearby. So one of the advantages, there is parking. Aside from that, a fenced-in space with a few benches is all a dog park will need. So benches and the fence. That's the only thing they will need in order to make that a reality. The rest is already there. Perhaps some of the businesses in town could donate materials or money and volunteers could build the fence. This will minimize the cost of the town. Okay, this is important. I am sure many of the dog owners I see daily will be interested in joining a committee to make the dog park a reality. He's saying, okay, you don't have to do it, you just have to say yes, and we will take care of everything because we will have a committee and we can work with people and people can donate money and resources or even their time and their work. If they do that, they are not going to have to, they're not going to have to spend a lot of money. So I'm going to put an arrow down. So minimize the cost. It will cost less. That's what it means, minimize. It will cost less. Okay, once the park is built, the volunteer committee could maintain it by mowing grass, emptying trash cans, and doing other chores. This is super important because it's not just about making it happen, but also maintaining it. I hope you will agree that building a dog park within Skelty Park is a good idea. This is the wrap up. I would be happy to address any concerns and discuss how best to move forward on this worthwhile project. Thank you for considering this idea. Sincerely, Matthew Bayer. And there's a picture. Let's read the picture. This is funny because you can see those are the owners, those are delicious, and these are the doggies, and they are drinking tea or whatever. Coming to the park is the only chance he gets to meet other dogs. That's funny. Okay, moving along to the questions. What is the author's primary purpose? Oh, the purpose. If you remember, There are three different kinds. The purpose. You have persuade, inform, entertain. I am not going to read the answer choices before I have an idea of what the answer could be. I need to have an idea. My mind cannot be blank. Just reading the question and reading the answer choices right away without any thinking, it's going to be very hard for you to get the right answer. So I underline a keyword in the question. What is the author's purpose in writing the letter? He wants to convince people that it is a good idea to have a dog park. Now that I know, I am going to read the answer choices and I'm going to rule out the two that are totally wrong so I can decide between the distractor and the correct answer. Here we go. To explain why dogs are better behaved if they are used to being around people. Mm, okay, I think this is a distractor because why dogs are better behaved. To explain why dogs, but he doesn't want to explain why dogs are better behaved. He wants them to have a park. So that cannot be it. Letter B. To share information about a potential volunteer community. Is there talking about volunteer community? No, that is a way to make the park a reality. So that is not okay. To suggest that many dog owners do not give their pets an opportunity. Okay, this is a reason why they need the park because he wants to convince them to have a dog park. So no, to convince, I like this word right here, the town council that the citizens of Medway will benefit from a dog park. To convince them to have a dog park. Guys, this is my correct answer. If you pay attention to what I was doing, first I just read the question and I underline a keyword right here, and then I thought about it, and then I read the answer choices. This I think letter A was a distractor, but letter B was totally wrong. Letter C was totally wrong. Letter A was a distractor. Letter D was the correct answer. Because I am 100% sure, I'm just going to throw a little dot in there. Because I know that at the end of the test, I need to have 30. 30 correct. 30 questions that I know I answered correctly, that I'm 100% positive that I did that. So I'm super sure what I did. I may not know all the answers to all the questions, but at least I must be sure about 30. So if I want to pass, that's what I need to do. So I need to check. Oh, I'm super sure about this. Like little dot in there. I'm going to count the dots at the end. Number 12. The word minimize in paragraph 6 means, oh, remember that I said that it will cost less. I remember I drew this sign and I did this and I wrote the word less. So let's see. Encourage to take action. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. Take action, no. Reduce could be, I don't know, let me put a little dot in there. Change on a regular basis, no. Settle, like settle down, stop moving. No, I don't think so. So reduce sounds like the correct one. I may not be 100% sure what reduce means, but I have seen the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And what do we do this for? To have less garbage. Yes. So reduce, reuse, recycle. So reduce means, yeah, to have less garbage. So that makes sense. I'm making a connection between something that I know for a vocabulary word that is there. And I know, I'm super sure this is correct. Number 13. How does Yoto try to convince? Okay, this is a good question. So we know that he's convincing people to have a dog park. But what does he do to convince us? He just say, hey, dude, it's a good idea. No, I don't think so. So let's see. A, he includes, oh wait, let me think about it before I read the answers. What does he, oh, he gives reasons. I underline reason 1, and reason 2, and reason 3. He gave reasons. Okay, here we go. A, He includes the advantages of a dog park for people who do not have pets. This is true. He did that, but I'm not so sure. It might be a distractor. I'm going to continue reading. B. He restates the fact that the town has a law requiring dogs to be leashed. Huh, he does. But I don't think. Okay, dogs to be leashed. And in the park, they will run freely because it's fenced. So they will not have leashes on. I don't think that is a way to convince anybody, so this is totally wrong. C. He mentions the dog owners should have a fence around their yard. This is talking about their yard, so this is totally wrong. Has nothing to do with the park. He proves that most dog owners feel that their dog is safer on a leash. This is not even true. Guys, I found my right answer. He includes the advantages of a dog park for people who do not have pets. So it will be beneficial not only for the ones who have a pet, a dog, but for also for the other people who do not have dogs or pets or who are just afraid of dogs. They are not going to be seeing them running around freely in the neighborhood. So that is a good reason. Okay, 14. We have question 14. How does the comparison in paragraph 5? Okay, let me underline some keywords in the question so I can understand very well what they're asking. So there is a comparison, paragraph 5, to support the author's main argument. Okay, the main argument is the purpose for the letter. He wants a dog park, people. So what did he do in paragraph 5? I have to go back and reread paragraph 5. Okay, I have paragraph 5 here. It says, furthermore, dogs that spend time at a dog park are usually friendlier than dogs that do not. At the park, dogs become more familiar with how to meet new people and other animals. Dogs that have grown accustomed to seeing new people are less likely to bark at neighbors. Dogs that do not have had many social experiences are likely to feel threatened. Oh, so this is what we have. Dogs that are friendlier versus dogs that feel threatened and they bark all the time. So that's what they are comparing. F. It suggests that people should avoid approaching a dog they have not met before. I don't know. No idea. G. It reveals that most dogs act in a similar way when encountering new people or animals. No, that's not true. That's not even true. It reveals that most dogs act in a similar way. Okay, no, I don't think so because not all dogs are the same. They don't act the same. So this is totally wrong. It demonstrates that most dogs owners prefer to have their dogs behave in a friendly way. That is something I can infer, but it's not comparing that. And that is something I can agree with, but it's not comparing that. The comparison are friendly dogs versus unfriendly dogs. So that has nothing to do with the preference of owners. This is totally wrong. Letter J. It explains that spending time at a dog park can have a positive effect on the behavior of dogs. This one sounds like it because can have a positive effect. What would the positive effect be? That they are in fact friendlier. So this one is my correct answer and this one was a distractor. It suggests that people should avoid approaching a dog that they have not met before. You may infer that, but if the dog is friendly, it's a friendly dog accustomed to meeting new people every day or whatever, the dog is not going to be attacking you or anything. So there's no reason why. And especially if dogs are walking with their owners and they are wearing a leash. So that was a distractor, and the letter J is the correct one. It explains that spending time at a dog park, that's not the reason why you went to dog park, could have a positive effect on the dogs because they will be friendlier. That's the reason why. Let's continue with number 15. Which sentence from the letter contains an example of exaggeration? Exaggeration, like, oh, I told you 1,000 times. That's an exaggeration. A. I really enjoy going to the local library and playing at the local baseball field. That has nothing to do with it. B. However, there is one thing or our town cannot go on without. Okay. That you cannot live is like saying I can't live without it. Like can't live. Okay. Would they be dying if they didn't get out dog park? I think this could be an exaggeration because it's something that has proven it's beneficial, but if they don't have it, it's not like they're gonna die or anything. So, however, there is one thing our town cannot go on without. It's like we're gonna die if we don't have it. I think it's an exaggeration. Let's read letter C. Few things make dogs happier than running. I think that's just the word few. Okay. It's not an exaggeration. I walk my beagle daily, and I often see other people out walking their dogs. I often. If I say, and I always see the same people, that could be a little bit, well, not an exaggeration, but an over comment or something. So this is incorrect, and I already found my answer. However, there is one thing our town cannot go on without. We couldn't live without it. That is exaggeration. Let's continue to number 16. The author argues that a dog park would be good for dog owners because it would. I'm going to underline. He needs a reason. Dog owners. This is the thing that this is very important. It's the point of view of the dog owner. It will provide them with assistance for dog training. Dog training? No, it doesn't say that. Prevent them from walking their dogs on the street. Ooh, that could be one question mark. I'm not so sure. I'm going to continue reading. Provide them with a place to talk with one another. Oh, I remember that part. I remember that they were saying because they are walking their dogs and they don't run or can't run faster sometimes than the dog, that they don't get a chance to talk to the other person. Yeah, I remember that part. And then it says offer them an outdoor area to sit and relax. Well, you may say that is true. I think this is a distractor. Provide them with a place to talk with one another. I remember about the benches. They were talking about the benches. Let me go back to that paragraph. Okay, when I have a doubt, I need to go back and check. And I went back to paragraph 3. This one right here. It says, I walk my beagle daily and I often see other people out walking their dogs. Some of us cross roads every day. However, since their dogs are on leashes and eager to keep moving, we rarely have the chance to stop and talk. And he's talking about his point of view. Building a dog park will solve this problem. It will allow dog owners to get to know one another better and build a strong sense of community. And that sentence that I underlined with right here is supporting this idea that dog park is good for dog owners because it will provide them with a place to talk with one another, and it's right here. So I know this is correct. Okay. 17. Why is paragraph 6 important to the author's argument? I have no idea because I don't remember paragraph 6. I need to go back and check. Okay, I found paragraph 6. The author argues, paragraph 6 is important. What is the main idea of paragraph 6? Why is paragraph 6 important to the author's argument? Okay, what is the main idea? A dog park does not need to be big. Oh, they're talking, let me check what I did in here. They are talking about it doesn't need to be big. He already has an idea where to place it, and it won't that it won't cost too much, that they need just a the parking lot, they don't need it, it's already they already there, they need just a few benches, and the most important part is the fence, and they can have a committee to create it and maintain it. So he's offering not only a solution, but he's offering a way to make it a reality. Okay, now I can read my answer choices. It explains that the author has a plan. Does this sound like a plan? It does. B. It provides that it proves that the author has found willing volunteers. No, he hasn't found them just yet. It shows that the author has experience. Caring for dogs has nothing to do with that. It suggests that the author's dog is familiar. Well, we don't know about the author's dog. Tin. So it explains that the author has a plan. What is the plan? He already has that park, and he just needs to create or to check or build the fences and the benches, and he just needs volunteers for the committee, but it's gonna be very cheap according to his point of view. Okay, so we're done. So I'm gonna put a little dot in there because I'm sure that is my correct answer, and I'm gonna circle it with red. It explains that the author has already a plan to make it a reality. Okay, thank you guys.